Welcome back, everyone. This is one of the last provinces in Canada with no permanent and large wind farms. But there are many proposals on the table to change that. Otso Rizzori met one of those proponents today and has this glimpse into the early stages of a new industry in this province.
Skinner retired 5 years ago after a successful career in selling and distributing dry goods. It hasn't stopped him from working, though. These days, he's into wind power.
And I don't think that anybody who really wants to put their mind to it should look at this and say, well, just because we're from Newfoundland or we're small people, don't mean that we can't do big things in the wind industry.
And Skinner is thinking big. About 3 years ago, he approached Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro with a proposal to set up a huge wind farm near Trepassey. Skinner argues the 600 megawatts from his project, backed by a German manufacturer of wind turbines, would go a long way to solving pollution problems at the oil-fired power plant in Holyrood. But Hydro has its own agenda. The utility says 600 megawatts is many times more than its power grid can handle. It recently called for proposals to build a smaller 25 megawatt wind farm.
So we've received 13 expressions of interest. We're talking with those proponents on an ongoing basis, providing them with technical information on sort of integrating into our system, how that's going to work. And then they're monitoring themselves, the wind in their particular area. They'll be expected to submit a full proposal to us by the end of August.
The fast-growing industry in many parts of the world. Canada has been a follower rather than a leader, but is starting to catch up. Newfoundland and Labrador is one of the 3 provinces which have most of the catching up to do.
You know, we have a lot of potential here, and there's no reason why we can't go and run with it ourselves.
Skinner is utterly committed to the cause. He drives a smart car to burn less gas. He keeps track of wind speeds on his St. Philip's property. He's into selling solar panels. His company already has a contract to provide wind energy for St. Brendan's, a community currently depending on a diesel generator. Skinner is also persistent, perhaps too persistent for his own good, in an industry which has still to sort itself out here. Hydro hasn't brushed him off completely, but his refusal to take unanswered phone calls for a no are seen a bit of a nuisance. The provincial government, meanwhile, is working on a comprehensive energy policy it expects to announce this fall. After spending already $250,000 on his proposal, Skinner has no idea how and if he will fit in. Otso Rizzori, CBC News, St. Philip's.